Good morning, South Florida.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Grab your coffee as we brew up the talk of the day.
From the latest scoop around town
to feel-good stories and messages of hope.
A few jokes and live plumbing.
Highlighting local businesses.
Discussing hot trends and news stories.
A dash of feel-good nostalgia.
I love those morning cartoons.
Keeping up with upcoming events.
Sometimes trying delicious foods.
Weekly horoscope updates.
An occasional flying duck.
Some sparkle dust.
Don't forget my bell.
And my wand.
With our brew crew laughing on set.
So grab your coffee, your bagel, donut, or any breakfast as we get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
And don't leave us hanging. Give us a follow. Comment live or call right into the show at 888-994-4995 Studio B.
Whether it's a tip of the day or just to say good morning, we'd love to hear from you.
From Amp Media Production Studio, it's
the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Dawn, where's the snooze button?
Freddie, it's time to get up. We got a show to do. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Hang tight, guys. Pressing the snooze one more time.
And it's time to do a show.
Morning time, snooze button.
One. Welcome back in my seat, because yesterday you guys all turned to the dogs.
Thank you.
What kind of dog?
I was going to say, what are you talking about? Yeah, we did.
I
went to the dogs.
I was at the doctor and I turned it on. He's sitting next to me. He says, "Is this what you do for a living?"
Kind of. Oh. What kind of dog? The other day was, what kind of candy bar would you be?
That's cute, but the dog?
Why? I think people, don't you think people end up looking like their dogs, or you get the dogs that look like you? Josh is like, yeah. Like, totally. We had a poodle, and I totally think he looked like Chuck. And then my sister has a Yorkie, and I think she looks like the Yorkie with her hair. I don't know if you look like Jack, though. You do?
We carry the same eyes. Like, he has these sad dog eyes.
You do have those puppy dog eyes,
You have
for
sad
sure.
dog eye?
No, I got sad eyes, though.
You have sad eye?
Yeah, you know, some people have, like, resting bee faces. I have resting sad face. For whatever reason. Everyone.
He does. I'll look across the room. I'm like, what's wrong?
Yeah.
I say to him, what's wrong all the time.
Yeah.
He's like,
Is it the
nothing.
face, or is he always sad?
I don't think
No. It's just, I told you, it's just a resting sad face. I don't know.
Wow.
Not Grace. Grace is
What
like
about
a
you?
resting
I look
golden
mean all the
retriever.
time.
You do not.
You
When
look
I'm
angry.
like concentrating, I'm like,
You're always angry.
see, I have a resting bee face. Josh
Now,
has a
I
resting
gotta
sad
tell you,
face.
for you people that are following the TikTok piece,
Freaking frack you.
freaking frack too, point two. For you people that are following the TikToks, the one that you had Shorty, this guy, and Baxton doing the dance,
From Mean Girls.
I
That's my
cannot
favorite
believe that
one.
that didn't get more hits. That is the
I know.
funniest, purest, funniest thing I have ever seen. The only one that knows how to dance there is him. And what the hell was Shorty doing?
He does. He
It was
always looks
so
sad,
funny.
Josh. You
That
sad?
one, I was so sad it flopped.
You were it didn't flop.
It didn't
Go
flop,
this
but
way.
it didn't do
Sit
as
over
well as I
there
was
so we can
expecting.
balance out the camera. No, where you going? Sit. No, you go. You sit.
You guys are funny. What's your shirt say?
Do not know. I'm pretty sure this is like a band or something.
It says something in
What
Spanish.
you go to the clean laundry, and you put the first thing you saw on?
Yeah, the first thing I.
Freddie, what's it say in Spanish?
I don't know. It says.
You got
Oh yeah, I
that?
forgot. This is
Unas
yeah. This is,
frias.
I got this shirt in London. It was Freddie Mercury.
Freddie Mercury says,
You
I
got-
came with a cold beer.
Is that what it says?
That's what it says. I came with
Which
a
is
cold
beer?
It's either Freddie Mercury or
What's that say?
Con unas frias something. It doesn't say what. Cold
yeah,
what.
he got it right. It's cold beer.
There you go. Unas frias. Is that what that means?
Yep.
Wow, interesting.
Put your AirPod in.
Because I want to find out if that mic is going to crack again.
That one has been cracking.
I tried calling you, tried writing to you, smoke signals.
I was reading your text while we were on the phone, and all I heard was,
Tell Baxton.
and I was like, I cannot understand what you're trying to tell me. So I was trying to say, text me what you want to tell me, because this one wasn't coming through at all.
You know, it's amazing what you sound like covering your mic that way.
Ooh. Anyway,
That's what
morning.
It sounded like. I couldn't hear anything.
We got a big day planned today, so we're going to do a quick morning show just to say hello, how you's all doing. We're going to go over to Lynn University to their career fair for communications
Where
and
are we going?
multimedia, Lynn
Thank you,
University.
Barbara Walters. Thank you.
And then tonight we're going to be at Sunscape, Boca Raton for an art show.
Where are we going?
Sunscape, I was talking late last night to a new artist. She's got a mobile art exhibit, and she spotlights different artists in her mobile truck van. So I'm going to try to bring her in and see how we can collaborate together.
She said, really? So, check this out.
But here's the second part to the story.
Tell me the story.
She's looking to open up another studio in Fort Lauderdale and was wondering if we were looking for a second studio space.
Yes, absolutely.
So
like-
the studio has 8 rooms.
Wait a minute. She has 8 rooms?
Yeah, well, she's looking at this other studio to have 8 rooms.
But we don't do art.
We don't have to. We can rent it as a studio.
Would they let us do that?
Yes.
I gotta tell you, what we do is considered art.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
think so.
you guys got a lot of art pictures here.
So it'd be
So-
kind of cool somewhere down on Las Olas to have our own little studio.
That's kind of.
That would be cool.
That'd be kind. I mean, it'd be a room like this, but
You know how much a room like this in Las Olas costs?
I guess she told me the price. Yes. Anyway, more to come with that. So I'm
Someday.
hoping she comes by today to meet us tonight to meet
If
us.
there's an investor out there that wants to participate so that we can open up a studio in Las Olas,
Well, it would be part of her big studio.
want to be part of okay, so she can pay.
No, she's looking. Anyway, we'll talk about it. But it's kind of nice when people want to collaborate and they give you their ideas and then they say, we should collaborate.
So I went to Facebook Market.
Oh, gosh.
You know the market where you go.
Where you
I
buy
put
things?
My furniture
Yeah.
and they sold like in 3 seconds.
Ah.
And there's a truck in there for $3,000, and it has 82,000 miles. That's the only reason I called the guy, because I know that the 3,000 would be a down payment, right?
I don't know. I saw a van pulling out behind me the other day, said 3448 or something.
Well, that van probably has the
And
engine
it was
on
still
the front.
driving. It was behind me.
So I called the guy and I said, "Is that the final price?" He says, "You got 3,000." I says, "No, I got 2,000," because now I'm thinking he's negotiating a price with me. So he says it's $16,947. I said, "But that's a switch in bid because what you're telling me is 3,000, but you're telling me you didn't not put down that's the down payment." So now me and the guy are arguing on Facebook
Why? Because you like to argue with people.
Yeah.
because
I'm just wondering, at one point in life, did you turn into this older, mature man that likes to fight? Is it like you hit an age point and you go, now I can fight with people?
that's not
Or is it a gradual thing of
that's not
disgust
what
and
happened.
dislike?
That's not what happened.
But you like to argue with everyone.
Not argue. That's
Fight.
misinformation.
So why don't you just say thank you very much and you
I tried
and
that.
you stop
Then he
talking?
started talking about I should get it. He says, "What are you talking about? You're switching bait. You told me it's 3,000. It's not."
So why fight City Hall?
Yeah.
That's what I'm wondering about guys. Like at some point, when do you become the dad that you fight?
It's not the dad. You know, Josh.
I don't see Josh fighting.
Josh went through something a few like a year ago about a job in California, and they wanted his bank information to pay him.
Yeah.
What? Hey, give me a break. Remember that one? I said, "Give me a break," and I would have fought that guy too.
Why?
Yeah.
Because
Just walk
because
away.
that's how. No, then just walk away because there will be one of yous that would do it. You send the money.
I probably will do that.
Yes. Well, don't do that. Anybody that asks you for a bank account, a router, anything, never, ever send it.
Yeah.
Ever.
Or or your Bitcoin. Never, ever, ever sell your Bitcoin.
No, never give them your Bitcoin information for sure.
Okay.
So at 7 a.m. when you're in the middle of your morning getting ready and they say, what's your Bitcoin info? Just don't give it to them.
People are hacking PayPal now, though. Like they'll ask for your PayPal, and then they can hack your bank account through that.
People are hacking everything because
Yeah.
people are just dishonest. Toby, what's your morning look like when you get up? What's your routine?
What's the first thing you see when you wake up?
Literally, when I just wake up, I just like brush my teeth and just like get
Oh,
ready.
you might.
When I wake up, I just get ready and get ready for classes. Like wake up, brush my teeth. And
But you don't have like a concept of what it's going to look like today.
Literally, it can look like anything. To be honest with you, like my mornings are, I'll say very unpredictable at times, but it can look like anything. To be honest.
Do you wake up and think, oh my gosh, what a clear day, all this great opportunity and things can happen? Or is it more like, oh, I got to do this?
Sometimes it can be what you're saying, like, I can just get irritated, like, I gotta do this, or, okay, this is gonna be like a good day, like, I'm
Let's
looking at
switch
something gonna
pods.
happen. So it can be like that sometimes.
Toby.
Oh, my bad.
Let's switch pods on that one.
We don't have another pot. I got to get either XLR or some air.
So based on what you said, Dawn, like, my morning can be either one of those two, like, I gotta do this, I don't wanna do this, or, okay, it's gonna be a good day, and I'm looking forward to what's gonna happen next, like those type of days. So it can be like either one of the two. So my mornings can be very unpredictable.
How many products do you use to get out the door?
Right? What?
Because sometimes I got to think about the amount of products I use to get out the door.
Well, you lose count after 200.
Products to get out the door.
Yeah, like they put moisturizer.
Eye drops,
lip line,
moisturizer,
blah, 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 blah.
sunscreen,
Oh.
this, and that's but even before
You
the
only use
makeup.
Oh.
Yeah, I only use one for the morning, one at night, and
What
then,
do you use in the morning? What's the one you use? Don't you use soap?
yeah, it's more. No, I use moisturizer.
You what?
Moisturizer
Oh,
on my
what
skin.
kind of
So what do you
moisturizer
bathe
use?
with? You don't bathe with a moisturizer.
No.
No.
You put soap on.
Yeah, you put soap on. Yeah,
Body wash or soap?
body wash.
So
So that's two.
so for men that's everything. Body wash does
No, I do
skin,
both.
hair. You use soap and body wash?
No, shampoo does hair. Body wash just like does for like body. Not
Just your
hair.
body. Okay.
I use three then. I do body wash all over. No, I do hair all over, and then I do soap all over, and then I do body wash.
You do hair all over?
Yeah,
You put
Where?
shampoo all over.
all over my body.
You bathe your body in shampoo and then soap?
Yeah, you ever
I
tried?
mean,
it?
I mean, technically he has hair all over his body.
That's true. That's what I'm thinking. Then you don't need
I do
soap.
the
You just do the
No,
shampoo.
You need the soap because you gotta wash the.
Gotta wash the shampoo off?
Shampoo has conditioner in it.
Have you changed your
Well, it
shampoo
has
lately?
Conditioning for hair, not the body.
Why?
Have you changed your soap?
No, I have the
Trying to
Irish
find out
Spring.
why you're so allergic. Maybe it's that stuff. That's
No,
all
it's not
chemicals.
that. It's not.
You should really
You don't
stop
like
using
Irish
that.
Spring? Why?
That's like the lowest of the lowest.
Top of the morning to
Do you know that
No,
your
it's
body, skin is the biggest organ of your body, and by using chemicals on your body through your entire skin system, you're absorbing all of that stuff and toxins?
And do you know that
Just saying.
toxemia, when people talk to you, the toxins build in
I
your brain.
listened to a great podcast this morning
No,
of a
don't
new
listen.
show that we're going to be producing.
No,
Yeah.
no.
And it talks about health. Hello, Your Health is Calling. It was phenomenal, talking about the brain-gut barrier. Yeah, I listened to that at 7 o'clock this morning. Thank you, Chanel. Can you believe I listened to this at 7 o'clock in the morning about your brain-gut barrier and the things that you take in? Bad gut, foggy brain, toxins through your skin, Irish Spring, probably not so good.
It's funny because a few years ago, you and I did a show with a lady who showed parasites in your bloodstream. And I went to see her. And she has this microscope that's electronic and it's unbelievable. And she turns it on, and there's these things swimming in my blood. So she gave me some pills to take. 2 weeks later, I came back, and they were gone.
Did you feel better?
No.
I think you need to check those parasites again.
You think I have parasitis?
I don't know. I think we talked. Josh, how many products you guess?
You know what I saw this on TikTok, so it's true. If you eat papaya seeds, it will
Papaya.
detox your body from any parasites that you may have.
It probably. Well, I was reading about all the foods that help detox your body, and I think it was papaya, cruciferous vegetables, olive oil, apples, avocado.
But if you think
Do you
have
eat
a
any of those
parasite,
things?
I eat all of that.
You eat a
First of
papaya.
all, how do you eat a papaya seed?
I guess you can grind them and put them in a smoothie.
Yeah, you can. You can just kind of slice it in half and like spoon it out.
Have
It's
you even-
really gross.
I was gonna say, have you eaten them? They kind of sound like.
They're disgusting, but they do work.
Carrots, lemons, apples, pears, stuff that gives you vitamin C. Yeah, eating healthy. Yeah,
When I
eating
was
healthy.
9 months pregnant with Chelsea, I was huge. I'd gained like 25 pounds. I'm like, oh my God. So I was walking through this fair, and now mind you, I'm all of 25 years old, having this child. And they said to me, one of the booths, some psych says, you need to eat papaya seeds, and it'll put you into labor. I went into labor the next day. What can I tell you?
Wow.
I know. They said walk around and eat papaya, and it'll induce labor. So maybe it cleanses out your system, including put me in labor. I don't know. It's crazy.
Babies.
Papaya seeds are the new drug over the counter for preventing children.
Preventing? No, there she is, and she's going to be 32 next month. So isn't that crazy? I could
Who's
have a
gonna be
30.
32?
My daughter.
Yeah, but she's not pregnant. She takes papaya seeds.
That was to have me go into labor for her to be born. I can't even believe I have a 32-year-old. That's crazy. How'd I get so old? I know Sunday I'm going to be even older. How many products you use, Josh?
Like in the shower or in the morning?
In the morning before you
morning.
leave.
Just gel, teeth, deodorant, and cologne.
Shampoo.
Yeah, for the shower, yeah. Just shampoo,
Four.
conditioner. I got the Dr. Squatch soaps.
5,
I'm going to get
And
you
then-
that.
I got the beard and face cream.
6, 7. You use 7 products.
You have a
Take care of
favorite
myself.
Dr. Squatch smell?
Smell? I'll say like aloe vera. Yeah, just aloe vera. Something like fresh. I don't like the citrusy ones, but something like fresh and clean smelling, you know?
I'm going to get you a Dr. Squatch soap. No more Irish Spring.
It's good on the skin.
As you age, you have to change your
What are you
soaps.
talking about? When I use Irish Spring, I hear the whistle.
You hear the leprechaun? Even your son tells you not to use that stuff.
Well, what does he know?
We got to up your game on them.
Why are you
Soaps.
talking? It works. Why would you change something that works?
Because your body metabolism changes. Gotta
You
change
ever
it
try
up.
Irish Spring? It'll
Never.
probably make it grow.
I will see into that if I can get my hands on some.
What's the matter?
Yep.
How
It'll
about
make
you,
it
Grace?
taller.
How many products? Just your hair alone has to have a lot of products.
Yeah, well, my hair I do like once a week. I'll do just shampoo, conditioner, and then a hair mask in the shower. And then after it, I use like a oil thing and run it through until it dries. Then I air dry it. Never use heat. It's bad for your hair.
What do you mean you air dry it?
Just let it dry.
Yeah, just let it dry on its
You
own.
don't use a blower?
No.
Why?
It's bad for you. It will break your ends. It's heat damage. And then
Dry
throughout
and
the week,
stuff.
I'll use dry shampoo if needed.
I've never used it. I have it, but I've never used it.
Dry shampoo?
You know, I
Yep.
used to use a blower every day.
Well,
Checkmate.
Look at what happened.
And look what happened. Every day. That was the John Travolta era.
But on the daily, probably just like brush teeth, deodorant, perfume. That's kind of it. I don't wear makeup every day. So then,
So
Yeah, we're
let's
not going
talk
to
about-
count my products.
Let's talk about let's talk about your
It's way
product.
too many.
Then let's talk about the new thing that's come out for women's bodies. The cleaning. Apparently, you have special cleaning agents for certain parts of the body.
They've got this new spray that apparently you're supposed to use everywhere from the neck down. And I got to tell you, I just can't be a fan of more chemicals from the neck down. Just
But why
saying.
is it that that's a different animal than
It's just
from the
different
neck up?
marketing. Because from the neck up, you've got all your facial hygiene. From the neck down, they're saying not just deodorant. You should have overall body deodorant.
Well, you know the smells.
Josh is like,
the
what?
smells
Yeah.
come from the neck down. They don't come from the neck
That's what
up.
I'm saying. So they've got body sprays that you can use on all your parts below your neck. And just the whole situation of it. You missed yesterday, we were talking about clothing and how they dated back to when man first started wearing clothes. And they did it by checking lice, when lice first came to be. Different lice that lives in your head versus on your body.
Like how monkeys, pick out lice on each other.
Ew, what?
Yeah, monkeys say they would, go to pairs and then just pick lice off their heads.
They
them.
eat them.
That's what they pick.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
the
monkeys pick a lice.
lice, bugs, anything that gets in the hair.
It's like when you get married and your spouse picks hair or for your body.
Ever have your spouse like pop a pimple?
Stop it.
I know those pimple popping videos. I can't believe they're real. That anyone's skin could actually have that much in one
In junior high
dime
school.
size.
In junior high school, it was bad.
just to watch it.
In junior high school, it was bad.
Well-
I had to go to the doctor, and Juanita, may she rest in peace, was the one that used to do the treatments with the hot compresses. And I'm gonna tell you,
Clean everything.
I went through a bad stage in my life. And the funny thing is that when you have bad skin, you become withdrawn because you don't want to be around people. So I remember when Gio was in junior high school, and his skin was exactly like mine, was bad. And I went to a mall with him, and I found that stuff that they were using back in the day, and it worked.
Proactive. Yeah.
And then he went to another doctor. Now he has a dermatologist and a psychiatrist, and there's a lot of stuff that goes with bad skin.
So part of this podcast I was listening to this morning talked about if you remove toxins from your body, it will clear up your skin, help your gut, help you lose weight, help foggy brain.
It's
No
funny.
more
Back in the
Irish
day,
food
they
for
used to
you.
tell you to eat more sugar, eat more of this, eat all the bad stuff. Eat,
Yeah.
eat. Now they don't eat it, and we got something to clean up all the mess you're eating, but you're the one that told me to eat it.
No.
They do it with cigarettes too.
Oh
Yeah.
Like doctors used to say, like a cigarette will cure you.
Yeah,
Or you-
cigarette day keeps the doctor away.
It's like they say a glass of red wine a day is healthy for you. In what country?
That's so silly. Just because the same thing as cranberry juice.
Yeah.
Just have cranberry juice.
Well, there was one saying that always stuck on. It's like an apple a day keeps the doctor away.
An apple a day.
Yeah, apples are still good for you. That's a very
Yep.
common saying. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they say the French are like the healthiest, and they eat bread, cheese, and wine with like every meal.
Because I think their
they
food
smoke
does
them.
not have
They-
preservatives
they
like
even
our
healthy, though.
food does.
They say that's what we say, but they say like the French people have like the healthiest
Yeah.
lifestyle.
Yeah, I have a friend of
Cheese and
mine.
wine every day.
So do
is
Asians.
not
I-
sound.
I got a friend of mine. She's French. She has the same philosophy. Oh, it has to be. It's from the earth. And by her cholesterol, you can climb the Empire State Building with it, with the cheese and the wine that
Yeah.
they eat.
Yeah, that's
Well,
not
they
healthy
say
when
the
you eat every day.
Mediterranean is good for you too, because they're just eating like olives and cucumbers and vegetables all day long.
Until you go to Chipotle and they have a scare for what's the name of that disease?
Salmonella.
Yeah,
Or no, they had a bowl. Ebola?
something in the
Ebola?
salad. Ebola on the
E.
lettuce.
coli.
E. coli.
E.
on
coli.
lettuce.
Ebola, yeah, not Ebola.
Ebola,
E. coli in
every
the
eye
lettuce.
there is.
All right, so before we wrap up, if you could have a cup of coffee in the morning with anyone, dead or alive, who would it be?
Jesus.
What would you ask him?
Wow. And how many questions can I ask? As many as
Three.
I want?
Three.
Right. Three.
For a matter of time, yeah.
I don't know.
Top 3 questions you would ask Jesus.
What happens after you die? See, but I already know what he's going to tell me. Because he's going to say, oh, you believe in me, we go to heaven, yada, yada, yada. I have to think about it.
Josh?
I'm thinking too. One person's coming to my head is Jim Henson.
Ah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Who, Gene's Hand, the puppet guy?
Yeah, the puppeteer. He created Kermit, so I
Yeah.
have to,
What would you ask him?
just his like philosophy on everything.
That's good.
Gandhi. I would drink coffee with Gandhi.
That's
Why?
good.
One, I want to know why he chose to walk all from one coast of India to another. And second thing is I want to know how what is like the secret to long life,
How long did he live?
longer than most people during that time.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Alright, for me it'll be MLK. Like if he was still alive today, like the questions I'll ask him is like, what motivated you to become like a great leader, like amongst like the black society, and like what pushed you to like fight back against like the whites oppressing the blacks back in like the late like 1950s or 20s, like
60s.
Fifties.
60s, like yeah.
60s.
Yeah, during the 50s or 60s, like when like whites and blacks were not like working or like in complete unison together. So, what made you like fight back against like
The system.
the system?
Keep your mic up.
Yeah, what made you fight back against the system?
Interesting. MLK.
Yeah.
How about you, Grace?
Probably either Jesus or like Mary. Or Joseph, that would be a good one to ask.
Now you're going to bring them all.
What would you ask Joseph?
How'd you have such faith? And because he almost got rid of Mary. So it's like, what made you turn around? Well, we know what made him turn around, but like, how'd you have that faith?
What do you mean he almost got rid of Mary?
So in the olden times, it was like women get cast away and they get shunned if they like do something bad. So obviously Jesus was immaculate, so they weren't married like Mary and Joseph. And Mary was like, I'm pregnant, and he's like, how'd you make a pie without an oven? Like, what happened? And he was ready to like kick her to the curb, like shun her. And then he got a dream, and an angel was like, don't do that. It was me, haha. So like, how did he have faith in it?
It's a good.
Interesting.
It's a
That's a
good
good one.
point that you bring up, because if you were married to somebody, and you came and said to us, I'm pregnant, and your husband would say, how in the world did you get pregnant?
Yeah.
And then you say immaculate conception.
No one would believe
No
it.
one's going to believe it.
Yeah.
Nobody would believe
So
that
it's like,
today.
how did he believe it?
Good question.
And you?
Audrey Hepburn.
That's a good one.
Wait, what's that show? where
Breakfast
they
at
introduce the
Tiffany's.
fathers?
What was
Audrey
it?
Hepburn.
What would it be like? I don't know. That's what just popped in my head. What was it like
Jesus.
to do that back in the day? And was any of that true to her real life?
Audrey Hepburn.
Ever see Breakfast at Tiffany's?
Yeah.
Well, she always walked in grace, right?
Was a sleeper.
No, classic. Always being grace
That
in the
movie.
entertainment industry back in
You
any
like that
day.
movie? Breakfast at Tiffany's?
I've never seen it.
Same.
But is Audrey Hepburn the one that Amy Winehouse has tattooed on her?
Oh, I don't know.
That's a good question. She's a redhead, wasn't she? Auburn? Something?
Auburn, yeah. Right.
She had the dreamy eyes. She had your eyes, sleepy eyes. That's what she was known for.
All right, guys. So you know what you're going to be writing about in our newsletter?
Yep.
We're gonna be writing about like why like international students and like other students should like come here to AMP Studios and like either grow out their platform or either just like learn about the experience, like how to like be better at podcasting, be better at like news writing or even like writing articles in general. So.
Or using new technology.
Yeah.
Nice. And I want you to do a summary of what we just talked about. If you could have coffee with anyone, who would it be? And
Let's
then we'll
ask a
clip it.
poll.
Ask a poll, and then we'll clip it today's segment and put it out.
That's
So
in
we
the
should add
newsletter.
that to the newsletter that's
Yeah.
due in the next 2 weeks.
Yep.
All
We'll
right,
do
but
next week.
Yeah, but everything else is good, right?
Perfect.
All right. Thank
All
you.
right, let's wrap this up. We're heading over to Lynn University. If you're in the area and you're looking to be in the field of communication,
Stay
so you're a
away.
student at Lynn, come by and say hi.
Stay away.
We'll see you in a little bit.
Don't be late.
Bye-bye.
And with Thank you for listening to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. My mug is empty, and you know what that means.
I think it means it's time for a coffee refill.
As we prepare for other shows here at the AMP Media Production Studios.
Tune in for more fun and laughs at 12 o'clock for our afternoon show.
And remember to like, follow, and subscribe on our page.
Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe and be kind to each other.
And don't be late.